If you're a service provider who's looking to make sure you're signing consistent clients in your business, I'm going to walk you through a couple of steps of what you really need in place to make sure you're not just signing clients, but these are really consistent and this is consistently happening, because believe it or not, this can be a predictable thing for you. This can be something that you really set things in place to make sure this is happening regularly and isn't just a random occurrence of when people happen to sign up. So that's why I'm going to be walking you through today to make sure you have consistent sales and consistent clients coming in, and just knowing each month you are going to be creating this. These are going to be coming in. Not almost that guesswork of, are we going to get any new sales this month? And this is so important because it's such a financial health sign for the business. It's something you really want to prioritize, because this is really what allows you to build a really long-term sustainable business. This is what allows you to make investments knowing that in 3 months' time, you're going to have income coming in, you're going to have new sales coming in. So this is exactly what I would tell you to focus on to actually make this your reality, actually be bringing in consistent clients and consistent sales every single month in your business. The first thing is a sales plan. So many business owners miss this one, and instead we just make marketing plans and kind of call that a sales plan. And we'll just think about, okay, how are we marketing our services? How are we promoting them? How are we talking about them? How are we putting out there? But what we want instead is a plan for how we're actually making sales, not just marketing the business, but actually making sales. So firstly, what are you selling? Do you actually have mapped out what you're going to be selling? In May, I'm going to be promoting these things. In June, I'm going to be selling these things. And then secondly, how are you actually selling these things? Have a plan for what are your actual strategies in place for selling these? How are you going to be selling these? What are the actions you're going to be taking to bring in sales, to actually get leads? Because when you map these out and when you make these super clear for yourself, it becomes really easy to actually get sales, because we know exactly what actions we need to take to get those sales. So it's just a case of doing those actions then, essentially. But take a bit of time and really map out what you're going to be selling and also how you're going to be selling these. So what are the actions that you're taking to get new leads, to get new clients, to make new sales, as you're actually going through selling those specific things, as you're going through the weeks and months, and map that out. The second thing is actually just taking consistent sales actions. You need to be taking that sales plan that you've created and consistently showing up for it, because when you know, okay, here's how I'm going to sell things, here's my strategy, here's my game plan, and then you just take action for that game plan and you're consistently showing up for it, you're going to make sales. It's just a result of that. And consistent sales, I think a lot of people forget this. Actually making consistent sales just comes down to you consistently doing the things that do get you sales. So as soon as you know what gets you sales and do those things consistently, you're going to get consistent sales from that. It's really not any more complicated than that, because once you just know what gets you sales, all you need to do is actually take those actions then and just do those things specifically, and just prioritize those things in your business. So those are the two things you really want to be focusing on to actually get consistent clients in your business, actually see consistent sales, actually be making consistent new sales every single month in your business. Those are the two things I would advise you to focus on. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give this video a like and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the daily videos talking about how to make sales, sign clients, and just grow as a service provider on Instagram and all other social medias as well.